Hey, I didn't have a video idea for this week, so I'm just going to talk about memories from the past 21 years of my life. I haven't been playing video games for 21 years of my life, but there are very large patches where it does end up making a big difference in my life or giving me something or a great memory to hold on to. So let's talk about it. And the first one I want to talk about is World of Warcraft. I'm 21, so you got to think about this. World of Warcraft, or the original one, came out in 2004, and I didn't know anything about it until about, I want to say, like right after Burning Crusades came out, because my dad, or my stepdad, who I call my dad, ended up moving in with us, and he brought World of Warcraft with him, and so every day after school, I would get off of school, and instead of doing my homework or playing another video game like someone else would, or watching TV, I just went home and fucking straight up just sat behind him and watched him play World of Warcraft every fucking day. And it was amazing. And then as time went on, when Wrath of the Lich King came out, and um yeah, Wrath of the Lich King came out, and then I played full time, or a lot of my time, up until about Cataclysm, and then I fell off, and I hopped back on for Mists of Pandaria, and then I fell off again, and then for Warlords of Draenor fell off. But I have really good memories of the game just because of how much nostalgia I have for it. Um, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? A lot of people have like nostalgia for like fucking Mario 64, or like people of my generation have like nostalgia for like Halo, or fucking shit like Mario Sunshine or something like that. No, I played World of Warcraft for the first 12 years of my fucking life. And I slowly fell off, and then when when I finally went back to play Shadowlands, it just wasn't the same. Besides all the shit that they've been going through recently, thanks Activision, thank you for not doing anything about that. But for the most part, like, I just kind of fell out of the game. But I have a lot of good memories from the original times, so it was fun as fuck. After that, there wasn't a lot that really grabbed my attention until I played Assassin's Creed Rogue. So I ended up getting an Xbox 360, all to myself. Hallelujah! It only took the Xbox One coming out, but I finally got my own Xbox 360. Um, I was either 13 or 14. I think I was 13. But the next year after that, I ended up getting Assassin's Creed Rogue. Out of all the other games I got that I thought were gonna take its place as like the best game, I had Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which turned out to suck. I got Titanfall, which I don't have any fond memories of. I got the Deadpool game. None of them really stuck out to me like Assassin's Creed Rogue did. But I think I was slowly starting to get into the story ideas of video games, and I just thought Assassin's Creed was fun. Like, that was literally the main reason I got into Assassin's Creed, was Assassin's Creed Rogue, and that turned into like me playing Syndicate and me playing Origins. I still have to finish Origins, and I haven't played anything up recently of that, but I still have like really fond memories of it. Like, I remember just going along on the boat, and like you could fast travel, right? But I wouldn't fast travel. I would just like steer along because they had like the music in the background that the sailors would sing, and I loved it so fucking much that I would just sit there. I have like I just rode to places because I loved listening to the music. I would just sit there with my headset on, just like fucking like bopping my head and shit. It was fun. Syndicate didn't have the same thing. I was going to talk about Syndicate later in the video, but Syndicate kind of did something similar to me in 2015, where I was addicted to playing it, because I just loved it that much. Um, Origins hasn't done that yet. I'd still want to finish it because I like playing them in order now. Um, but yeah, I still have to finish Origins, and then I guess Odyssey and whatever comes out after that. But Assassin's Creed Rogue was like the only thing until 2016. Yeah, when I got when I got when I got the original Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I think it came out in 2015. The original one did, but I ended up picking it up in 2016. Because my family bought a not a PC, Xbox One. They bought the original VCR, um, looking ass Xbox One. And so what I would do is I got after I got Assassin's Creed Syndicate in 2015, I think I ended up picking up um I ended up picking up Dragon Ball Xenoverse in October 2016, which I didn't realize that Xenoverse 2 had come out yet, so I just picked up the first one. I was like, yeah, I'll just play through it. I fucking loved it. That game has like 100 hours of me just playing the same character on it, and it was fucking amazing. And then for Christmas that year, I got Xenoverse 2, and my god, I fucking love it. I had so much fun in Xenoverse 2. The 100 hours that I have on Xenoverse 1 does not compare to the like 350 hours I put in through all my copies of Xenoverse 2. I have one on PC, I have one on Xbox One, I have one on PlayStation 4, I have one on Switch. Uh, I guess that's just how I make my alt characters. I don't know. I just ended up buying more because like my friends would switch platforms because I didn't have a consistent group for a while. But I would let me rephrase that, okay? I only had an Xbox One when I first started playing um Xenoverse 2. I did not start playing another version of Xenoverse 2 until 2019 when I bought it on the Switch, and that's when I had my own money to buy stuff. Um, PS4 came in 2020, so I ended up buying Xenoverse 2 in 2020, but my PlayStation 4 copy has like 100 hours on it, and so does the Switch one. I think the Switch one has like 90 or 100, and then PC has like a lot. Has a lot. I love it. I love that game to death still. I can still get on and play it. I liked getting into PvP and shit, and that was like the funnest shit to me. Um just going on and playing PvP. My friend for some reason has like this biggest like dong like comparison cuz he's like, "Yeah, I beat this guy on 99 on level 99 when we were PvPing." And I was like, "Yeah, I've done that too. You're not special." I can't confirm or deny this, but I'm pretty sure at one point I might have been ranked. I doubt it, but it could have been possible if I had actually put in any numbers or anything. I probably still could, but I was like, it actually surprised my friends because I was like, a lot of them like to use blasts and shit, and I would just go up and fucking like combo the fuck out of them, and they hated me for it because they couldn't fucking move. So yeah, I loved it. After that though, there wasn't like anything specific that really came out of um it out of like 2016 to like 2019. There was Arkham Knight. I played Arkham Knight. I liked Arkham Knight. It was fun. Like I remember the story and I love the story, but like I wouldn't put that as like one of my favorite games of all time. I probably would actually. It was fun. But like there's not a lot I specifically remember from it, and then it had like that whole moment where it had to be like, oh great, something just popped up on my monitor. It had to do that whole thing where it was like, fuck was I talking about? All right, Arkham Knight. I loved Arkham Knight. The ending kind of sucks for me though because in order to get the true ending, you have to get like a bunch of Riddler shrines, and I wasn't doing that because I already beat like I had already played like 60 hours of the fucking game, and then they wanted me to go back and play like another fucking 5 or 6, and I was like, no, I'll just look up the ending on YouTube. Still love the game though. You know, it was a weird one actually. I remember so little from Battle Block Theater, but apparently I have like 82 hours played on that bitch. And just for those of you who aren't aware, that is not a normal thing for me to do. I do not play like 80 hours of a game. If anything, it'll be lucky if I get to like 50, unless it's like a really, really, really good game or something that I'm really addicted to. If I get up to like 50 hours, that's about the cap. Um, yeah, but Battle Block Theater had like 80 hours. Apparently, I don't know if the VOD's still up. If it's still up, I'll link it. But there's a link to two VODs that my friend sent me because he was streaming it at the time. Um, he's Red Glaceon on YouTube if you want to look him up. But he had a VOD of me and him playing Battle Block Theater for 16 hours straight, and then I don't remember any of this. 16 hours straight, and then I took a 4 hour nap in between. Like I just fell asleep while we were playing. He took a nap too. We woke up and then did another 10 hours. Like we we barely got any sleep. I really hope that was the weekend. Otherwise, I just kind of missed school, but from what I remember from that game, it was fun, but I just don't remember that like a lot from it. Um I guess the next one the only one I can actually talk about next is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now I didn't own this game, um, but I got really competitive at it because my friend got it for Christmas. Uh, and his version of fun in that game is to just bully the fuck out of his friends in it. And so like I would get fucking bullied and trashed on for fucking like 6 hours a day. So when I finally had the money to, I bought my own Switch. I got a copy, and then I just started practicing for like 6 hours a day. And then one day I just walked into his house. There's just me and him that day, so we just had like a PvP in fucking Smash Bros. And I don't know if he was having a rough day or I just got that good, but I fucking three stocked him like 3 or 4 times in like each different match, and then sometimes I wouldn't even use my main, which is Lil Mac by the way, and then like half of those times I wouldn't even use Lil Mac, and then he got he looked upset and he looked depressed and shit, and I just put the controller down and fucking walked out of the house. Like I was like, yeah, yeah, because he pissed me the fuck off in that game, and that's why I remember that game so much. Um, and I guess the only one after that is could really be Master Chief, the Halo Master Chief Collection. So I didn't play every game, or I didn't finish every game at the time, because the only games at the time were 1, 2, 3, and ODST. I don't think Reach had come out, but I graduated in 2019. Um, and then for like 2 months, me and my buddies just stayed at a beach house, and one of the things we did was just play Halo the Master Chief Collection all the time. Um, but we finished. This is why I cherish this memory. We played together. So it was, imagine if it was kind of like Game Grumps, where you would where like Danny and Aaron are sitting together. So basically, what it was is that we would all sit on the same bed, or be in the room and watch what's happening on the TV, and one of us would play for a little bit, and then like if we got confused or tired, another one would pick it up, and then another one would pick it up, and then we would just continuously play until we beat 1, 2, and 3. So we played all three, and then we made it about halfway through ODST. Um, yeah, it was good times. We didn't actually play a lot of multiplayer. Like once we finished like the first 3 games, we did for sure, but like we didn't really do much in like multiplayer for the most part. And then after that, like I don't know, gaming kind of took a backseat for me for a long time, because not only did I not like did I not have the time, like I played Super Mario Odyssey finally, like at the end of 2019, I think. And then I picked up other games, like recently I picked up Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then I picked up uh Dragon Age 11, or not Dragon Age, fuck, Dragon Quest 11 in like the end of 2019 too, and like I have memories of these games, and like that, like nothing really sticks out to me, and I think it's just cuz I was a lot more busy, and I was focusing a lot more on myself and like work. But I still have like fond memories going on. It's just that once like being an adult hit, and then you had like rent, and kind of had to like start finding out what you want to do with your life. It kind of changes, but I had a blast, and I'm still having a blast with video games, and kind of glad that they're a part of my life, because I have to say, like, even anime and like animated TV shows and TV shows, like, they don't really capture the aspect of like anything that I actually like at this moment in my life, which is like, I like being immersed in a story, and I like game mechanics, and I like how they can immerse you into the game as well. And I think that's something that kind of keeps me coming back to video games that I love so much. And like, it's almost as if you are the character rather than, oh yeah, you get to watch this character, you get to watch Naruto become the Hokage. Like, I don't know, it's just weird to me. But I love video games and like making reviews, shit like that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have nothing to talk about this week. There was like no games that came out this week specifically that I actually wanted to play. I think I have something coming up next week, hopefully. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys in, I guess, the next review, whenever that comes out, I guess, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a review. I gotta find out which game I want to play this week. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye. Deuces.